evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Tuesday night's introduction presentation. How about that? There we go. I think I'm better now. I was turning off my speakers, turning on my mic. It's all very complicated. So like I said, guys, this is back to the old COVID days where I'm having to live edit and live present to you at the same time. We're running a whole bunch of new software this evening so that we can stream to you both on YouTube and Facebook. We're going to try and stream to even further platforms in time for you as well. In time, I will be back on the stage. Rob will be back on the stage with you again. And we will be able to have a studio audience again. What a relief that'll be. Someone else can do the editing while I do the presenting. I don't have to do both for you. But let's get into it this evening as we usually do. Welcome to DewPoint's Tuesday night introduction presentation. We're running these live online for you on Facebook and YouTube. But we are, of course, going to be having our Super Saturday this Saturday morning at 10 o'clock at Ster Kinnikor, where those in Joburg will actually be able to come and join me in the cinema, and we can do a live intro again, which is just great. We've been missing you guys like crazy. I genuinely say that. I've called a bunch of you because I have been trying to get that sort of like, are you still okay? Are you still out there feel again? It's terrible not having the Tuesday nights where we gather up once a week to meet and to do the intro. And so for now, we're looking good. Rob's just given me the double thumbs up, so I know that you guys are good to go with me as well. So this evening for Tuesday, let's get into it. We're going to spend maybe 30 minutes on the DewPoint introduction. If you are an existing wealth engineer, you'll notice that we've already changed up some of the slides and the presentation for 2026. We have a much more focused introduction that we want to do each week with you. And then we are using our Friday message, which I'm sure you've seen up until now, to tackle the more admin sort of items and the things that we feel are good for wealth engineers, but not good for guests. Tonight, it's all about just you, the guests. So let's get into it. DewPoint was formed about 10 years ago. In fact, our 10-year birthday is on the 8th of February. That is literally a week and a half away. That is how close we are to our 10-year birthday. For the last 10 years, we've been trying to bring order from the chaos that is in South Africa. So the South African economy for the last, well, I would say since about 2008, has been on a terrible, terrible decline. All of you know it, particularly if you're here this evening, you're here because you want to hear a different message, a message of hope, a message of financial hope, because South Africa has been in such a terrible economic mess for so many decades now. And we, for the last 10 years, have been trying to untangle that mess. We've been trying to give South Africans a genuine, regulated and permanent alternative to creating income from traditional employment. Traditional employment is dead. It is literally dead in South Africa. Every couple of months we get new statistics, and you can go and dig them up. I'm going to paraphrase some of them this evening, but you can go and see the accurate numbers online. We know that we had nearly 1 million matriculants come through the matric year last year. Can you believe that? Nearly 1 million. We've seen only declines in traditional jobs over the last 20 years, and here's 1 million new people coming into the job market. Where do we house them? Well, the problem doesn't even start there. It starts at the education level. If you guys have been watching the newspapers and reading the analysts' comments on this, they were looking at those 1 million students, and of them, only 7% got more than 50% for maths. Now, this is a crisis, not only because 93% of our children have not been able to learn mathematics, but because it's such a critical entry criteria for universities. Of all the people that passed the matric exams at the end of last year, really only 7%, maybe a few more doing non-mathematical courses, but largely that 7% are the only ones that have any hope of getting into university, and then getting into the universities is limited by the number of seats. I heard recently from a specialist that works with university placements of students that it's harder to get into Harvard University engineering than it's harder to get into Stellenbosch engineering here in South Africa than it is to get into engineering in Harvard. That's absolutely insane. And you know why? Because of the lack of seats. There are 160,000 people applying to Stellenbosch for a small course. For a handful of small courses, they can't house 160,000 new students every year. This is a crisis of magnitude, and one that will not be fixed by governments. It simply won't. In fact, it's likely just to be exacerbated by governments. We have to fix this problem ourselves as the private sector. It always, in South Africa, falls to the private sector to solve our problems. We see it in those that are filling the potholes, those that are acting as traffic wardens, those these days that are cleaning up the cities. It's always the private sector. And DewPoint came along 10 years ago as a private sector partner and said, how do we solve the economic crisis in South Africa? And we said, anybody of any age, if you're coming out of matric, if you're in the middle of your career, or if you're at the end of your career, you can come and join DewPoint, and we will give you a genuine, regulated tool that you can create permanent wealth with. Permanent wealth. What do we mean by permanent wealth, ladies and gentlemen? Well, what we mean by permanent wealth is we mean an asset that is built to create a recurring income for you. What's the asset? Well, we're a financial services business at heart. We sell financial services and other services and products to South Africans who pay for them via debit order every month. That produces for us a regular recurring income. We bring you into the fold as guests, as new wealth engineers, as we call you, and your task is to connect South Africans to us. What does it mean to connect? We want you to show South Africans these introduction presentations. That's it. No selling products, no doing presentations, none of that. All we want you to do is connect them to us. If we're then able to sell to them one of our services or our products and they pay for those products, you start to earn. Your asset is born and will begin to grow as you connect more and more people to us over the years, over the decades. Your asset will get bigger and bigger, and every month your income, the income that comes every month, why? Because people pay via their debit orders every month for their products and services, will grow and grow as well. Nothing in South Africa today offers this to you. I know, it sounds like I'm kind of marketing to you, but I'm not. We've been doing this, as I say, for a decade. And we see South Africans all the time chasing after alternatives to traditional employment that fail them every time. What these little other things do is they shine a big mirror at you and they say, look at how shiny I am. Look at how much I'll give you. And they never give you anything. It's one disappointment after another. Whereas at DewPoint, we say, come in, commit time, commit energy, build a career with us, whether you spend 5 years doing it or whether you spend 50 years doing it with us, and build for yourself something you own, something that produces income every month, no matter your circumstances, and something that you can hand over to your family, your children, your spouse when you pass on one day. Nothing in South Africa offers that today. And so yes, many South Africans that have seen DewPoint get scared by those principles. They get scared by the principle that they have to put time and energy and effort into it. But that is the same principle that you would experience if you were starting a career. So if you're brand new out of matric and are going, geez, this sounds like a lot of hard work, that's what hard work is. It's a traditional job that requires your hard work. It's building an asset and owning your own thing that requires hard work. Except with us, it's real. With a traditional job, it's real. With nothing else in South Africa today is it real. And we've built this and honed it and refined it for you over the last 10 years. To the point now, as we've said, we're moving to new offices. We're going to have a new auditorium. You're going to get to see me and Rob again live all very soon. All in the pursuit of this objective of creating asset-based income for South Africans. We do the work for you, ladies and gentlemen, in the sense that once you've connected people to us, we take away the burden from you of all the things that come with a lot of things in South Africa. We don't need you to be administering the people you've connected to us. We'll do that all for you. We want to be able to reach out to the people you've connected to us and be able to give them the full experience of not only being able to build income themselves, but of whatever product and service they've given us. We do that for you. You're free of that burden. Now, in the production of your asset, as people start paying, we're going to start sharing the income with you. We share the income with you in 3 ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program is truly the wealth creation part of this business. What it says is that for every product and service that someone has taken with us and is paying for, we'll give you 55 Rand. I heard a comment, I saw a WhatsApp of someone who'd written to say, DewPoint only pays 55 Rand. I've been looking elsewhere. I'm going to make millions. And I thought to myself, my goodness, if there really was something else that you could make millions with, well, every South African would be doing it, wouldn't they? But what they've missed altogether is that the idea of our 55 Rand per product per month, potentially for the rest of your life, is how you make millions. As you spend the years and the decades with us and you connect more and more people to us, and these individuals take more and more of our products and services, each product and service that's paid for will earn you an additional 55 Rand. In time, that little humble 55 Rand is what will make the millions for you. It is how DewPoint was designed. DewPoint was never designed to be side income, hustle income. It was never designed to be that. It was designed to be a proper alternative to your traditional job career. If it was going to do that, it had to be able to produce the same level, if not more, income than you could in any career in South Africa. And we have seen over the last decade that people have come and produced significantly more income for themselves than they could ever have done in any job or career. That's the thing that gets us excited. That's the thing that keeps this business moving, is that people have more potential with us to earn than they have in anything else in South Africa. It is a wonderfully freeing tool that we give to every South African. I've often called it the goose that lays the golden egg. This particular individual who's chasing some kind of phantom million has thrown away the goose they had in their arms that produces the golden egg for them. You have to tend for it. You have to grow it. And it will start to create the millions for you. Our returns program is the single most important income you will earn here at DewPoint. And I say that because I know that by the end of this presentation, you will have forgotten about the returns. You'll be so excited about everything else that we offer you at DewPoint. And so, the second way that you earn with us at DewPoint is through our XP Rewards training program. We want you to earn, we want you to build an asset, but we know that you don't necessarily know how to, that we're going to have to help you through the process. That's absolutely fine. We've built an entire training program around that very thing. And more than that, we'll reward you for doing the training. We'll reward you for growing by taking what you've learned and applying it. In our XP Rewards program, we give you what's called XP points for completing the tasks in the program. You'll find everything in our phone app. Then as your channel grows and you meet certain criteria and you build your experience, your XP points with us, you will start being rewarded. We've laid out a roadmap for you in our XP Rewards program with what we call ranks. They are milestones that you achieve through the program. As you achieve those programs, we start to reward you, generally with cash, because we know that's what you need. And what you want is cash right now. As you move through the ranks, and there's 28 of them at the moment, as you move through them, you earn exponentially more at each rank. But we throw into the program as well those things that are meant to motivate and incentivize you. A quarter of the way through the program, you hit the first one. It's the first of 4 trips that we offer you in the program. These are not once-off trips, they are recurring trips. Our rank 9 trip is the first of 4 trips, each worth exponentially more than the last one. That happens every single year. On your screen right now at the bottom, you can see where we have gone every year since we launched in 2016. Every single year we've been to a new place. 5-star, all expenses paid luxury. And we've taken families with us on these trips. It is an incredible reality, an incredible gift to be able to start your year in January and know that your December holiday is booked and paid for. Do you know how few South Africans have that luxury? To chase a phantom of some promise that never delivers versus coming and doing the work at Dew Point and having delivery every year of a promise made to you is a completely different reality and world. And those wealth engineers that have joined us have traveled year after year in this reality that's Dew Point. It's something that cannot be replaced. I was looking at a couple of photos of our Rank 9 trip this last year. When December, the team went to Seychelles, 5-star again, to the Ultimate Luxury Collection, Club Med Hotel on St. Anne Island in Seychelles. And I thought to myself this afternoon, as I was looking through the pictures, preparing for Super Saturday, how many South Africans can say they've been to the Seychelles? What is a percentage of the total number of people living in South Africa? The statistics are around 63, 64 million people, but I read an article last week that said it might be as high as 74 million people living in South Africa. Of those 74 million, how many have been to the Seychelles? How many have been to Dubai? How many of them have been to Zanzibar? Even Mauritius? Folks, you can't look at Dew Point and brush over it. You can't look at it and go, I've seen this, I've heard this. No, you haven't. Look at your screen right now. 9 trips in a row. Individuals in the pictures that I've got, that you're going to see, that including the one that's on the screen at the moment, are individuals that have had 9 paid holidays with their families for 9 years in a row. How many South Africans can say that? Would you be willing to work hard if you knew that not only were you creating an asset that produced a monthly income for you, not commission, not transactional income that's here today, gone tomorrow, but recurring income? How many of you would you be willing to walk away from Dew Point? Our hope as Dew Point and our objective is that one day every South African will be in Dew Point, will be a wealth engineer, will be producing income, and will be creating assets for themselves and their children after them with us. Look at what we have to offer you today, ladies and gentlemen, and ask yourself the question, is it worth it? Oh my goodness, look at how wonderful that is. And that doesn't even include the pictures of our Seychelles trip in December. To see the new video and the highlights of our Seychelles trip at the end of last year, you're going to need to come to Super Saturday this week. Now, I think that it is fully booked. I'm assuming you've already booked your ticket and you are coming if you're in Gauteng. For the rest of you, we'll talk about how we're going to load it up for you just afterwards. But you will get to see another trip. That little mashup video that I've just shown you there is all the years of travel. All the years of travel that people have done. Ask yourself the question, are you willing to throw that away? One of the things that we do is around about the end of September every year, we look at who's qualified for rank 9. And we go, right, this is the group, and we send that group away. And what we see often happening is at the end of September, people then give up. They give up. Oh, I didn't make it. Oh, I didn't make it. It's the end. Oh, I give up. I'm going to go chase some fancy other thing. Folks, at Dew Point, you don't start at 0 every year. And this is something we used to teach 10 years ago, but I thought everybody knew it, so I stopped teaching it. Well, I'm going to start teaching it again. Ladies and gentlemen, remember, the asset that you're building doesn't go to 0 at the beginning of every year. Every year that you build it, your asset builds on what you did the year before. So if you don't reach rank 9 this year, say you only get to rank 4 this year, that's okay. You don't have to quit because you didn't make the cutoff at the end of September. You don't have to quit. You start 2027 on rank 4. And then you build from there. So if you're brand new this evening, you are entering into a business that has cumulative growth for you. That means that you never slip back to 0, which is what you've experienced in your traditional job. At the beginning of each month, you're on 0. If you don't go to work that month, you get paid nothing. That's not the truth with Dew Point. With Dew Point, you're building an asset. As your asset grows every month, it stays, and you add again the next month and add again the next month. As you move into 2027, you can go from your rank 4 to maybe rank 8. It doesn't matter. You don't have to quit because you didn't make it for a second year in a row. You don't have to quit. You're now rank 8. As you go into 2028, you build from rank 8 into rank 9, and you come with us then. What's the average length of time for people going rank 9? Well, about 18 to 19 months. They join us, and by the end of their second year, they're on a rank 9 trip with us. But that's only if they don't quit. They can't quit because they didn't make it in their first years. That's ridiculous. Build in your first year, create a base, an asset, a foundation, and then build into your second year towards rank 9. You never ever quit at Dew Point. You build cumulatively on every month's effort. Your asset gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and you keep going. Now, after rank 9, we put into the program for you 4 cars as well. So you've got 4 trips buried in the 28 ranks, and you've got 4 cars buried in the 28 ranks as well. As you hit rank 11, we give you your first car. It's not branded, it's not rented from us, it's not financed through us. It's your car. You get to pick what it is. We just give you the 250,000 Rand and you put it towards that car. Some people have bought second-hand cars. Some people have bought brand new cars. Jump onto our YouTube channel and go and see people collecting their cars through the years from Dew Point. None of the promises that we've made, we've not been able to deliver on. Every promise we've made, we have delivered on through the years. At rank 21, you've got a 3 million Rand car. Can you imagine how much money goes towards your rank 26 car? Just imagine it now, what you're going to be getting there. But you can't quit. You keep growing. You keep accumulating. Your asset keeps getting bigger and bigger. You don't fall over because you didn't make rank 4. You don't fall over because you didn't make rank 9. You keep going. You keep going until you achieve these things. The third thing that the third way that we pay you is through our Achievers checks. Our Achievers quests are there to help you get money quickly, to start moving forward quickly with Dew Point as you build your returns up and as you head towards your rewards. They're very simple, they're easy, from your absolute first timers and beginners all the way to the most experienced wealth engineers. You can get these quests every single month. There's no time limit on them except for the very first one, which says that if it's a brand new wealth engineer, that's you the guest this evening, in your first 3 months, all you've got to do is connect 5 people in any given month and make sure they pay in that month, and we'll give you 1,000 Rand bonus already. That more than covers anything that you have to pay towards Dew Point already. In your first 3 months, you can get just 5 in and paid each month. We'll give you 1,000 Rand every month. After that, you join the rest of everybody else, which says that if you can do 20, 40, or 60 people in any given month and have them paid in the same month, Well, then we'll give you a bonus 5,000, 10,000 or 20,000 Rand every single month you do it. And for those of you who are brand new, if you do 20, you'll get the 5,000 Rand. If you do 40, you'll get the 10,000. It doesn't matter when you're in. We just give you that first one in the first 3 months just to give you that extra boost. Now, we've had individuals double that 60. Double. Our record is 120 paid in 1 month by a single individual. Is that not incredible? That means the 60 is totally doable. If you go back through our Facebook pages, go and look through the movers and shakers reports from 2024, 2023, 2022, you'll see people getting that 20,000 Rand just about every single month. Our top earners every year will be earning close to 250,000 Rand just on Achievers Quest, because every month they're consistently growing their channels. Now think to yourself, that's just the Achievers check. Imagine if you got 200,000 Rand this year just from the Achievers Quest. How would that change your life? For those of you who've got the 200,000 Rand before, have you forgotten? Have you forgotten what that 200,000 Rand did for you? Don't forget. Don't be like a typical human being that's got a memory of 5 minutes and we forget the wonder and power of Dew Point and the income that it made for you. In 2026, we are looking for our record breakers. Who's going to go ahead and blow that 60 out of the water? The 120 record is waiting to be broken. Who's going to do 200 in a month, 400 a month? Who's going to do 100 in a week, paid in and brand new? Well, we'll see. And the income will be there for you. On top of your returns, on top of your rewards, you'll be getting these Achievers checks every single month. As a wealth engineer, you not only have the tool to make money, you have the tools to save money too. We give you 3 services included as a wealth engineer: our Medicall, Legal Access, and Road Assist. They're all designed to help you save money. If you jump onto our website, dewpoint.net, you get to see everything about Dew Point, our products, our services, or anything. But these daily benefits that save you money, you're going to go onto our website, dewpoint.net, click About, Daily Benefits, and then watch the few minutes long video of each one of these. You'll know what you get, you'll know what you don't get, and you'll know how to use them to start saving yourself money. So not only will you be building income with Dew Point, but you'll be saving on your expenditure too. Those are the 2 golden rules of wealth creation. Reduce your expenditure and build your income. Nowhere outside of Dew Point is this happening in South Africa today. And I speak especially to our existing wealth engineers. Remember what Dew Point has done. Remember what Dew Point has done to change your life and to build an income for you by applying these 2 rules, giving you a tool for income creation and tools for saving money. Use them in 2026, both new guests and our existing wealth engineers, to change your life completely. As a wealth engineer, you get access to all of our partner products. You'll find them on our website. Our partners are Sanlam, Bright, Old Mutual, Generic, and all the major administrators around the country. They're all partners of Dew Point. You get access to them as a wealth engineer. Included in everything else, you have the best partners in the country looking after you and your products and services with us. To be a wealth engineer, ladies and gentlemen, is 699 Rand a month. That's half a tank of petrol. That's all it costs you. It's half the price of DSTV. It's half the price of many, many things. It's about the price of taking a family of 4 to McDonald's these days. 699 Rand a month, and you get the most valuable thing you will ever pay for at Dew Point. Let's summarize what it is that you get. First of all, you will get the only income creation tool in the country that is built off of real assets. There's nothing like that for the average South African today. It is a system that has delivered on every promise it's made, not for a year, not for 5 years, but for a decade in South Africa today. Your 699 gives you access to this value. To this value. You get all of our client service teams. You get the skills and expertise of our compliance team, of our presentation team, of our development team, our software and IT development team. You get all of our CAs and accounting staff and lawyers. All of that in your 699. If you're battling to see the value, then you have missed the first half of my presentation. The value is in the power of the tool that we give you to create income and to save money, to create wealth for yourself, not transactional here today, gone tomorrow income. We give you all the motivation and incentives you need, starting with getting money on your table as fast as possible through our cash quests and rewards. You have the ability to boost your income every single month. It's exactly like those adverts you see on your cell phone. I love the Temu app, for instance. The Temu app is fantastic in how it's gamified everything. You get these little notifications. Hey, there's a free incentive for you. Hey, click on here. Hey. But cleverly enough for them, they don't actually give you free stuff. You click on the free stuff and then you still have to pay at the end. I don't know how it works. It's like free, but it's 90 Rand at the bottom. And then it comes in and then you've got to pay VAT on the import. No, now that's 400 Rand. And suddenly you've paid money. That's not what happens at Dew Point. At Dew Point, you get that excitement, but you get it in a way where you actually get the cash at the end of the day. We say to you, get out there, put 5, 10, 5, 20, 40, 60 people in, and you'll get the money. And you do get the money. There's no import duty. There's no fee. It's there for you. It's a powerful tool that should excite you from day one. It is all in your $6.99. It's all in there already. Then we say to you, we'll give you the things other people promise but never deliver. We'll give you local trips, overseas trips. We'll give you motor cars. Except we're not going to make you rent them from us. I've seen that. I've seen people having to rent them. I've seen people having to finance them. I've seen them covered in branding. We don't put branding on. We don't do it. We give you the choice of what car you want. You get to go and have it. It's your car. And we've delivered it and delivered it and delivered it. Our first car was delivered in 2017. That's 9 years ago we delivered our first car. Go and see. You can see the video on our YouTube channel still. It's there. The delivery of the promise is part of the value, the overwhelming value of your 699 Rand every month. We then give you 3 free services. Those services alone add up to the cost you're paying every single month. And you've got it included in your $6.99. If you're using those services, you're saving yourself thousands and thousands of rands a year, more than covering any payment that you make with us. And of course, you get our mentoring platform, our software platforms, you get our phone app, you get our training, you get Rob and I and our team working with you every day to succeed. Where do you get that for 699 Rand anywhere outside of Dew Point? Where do you get that? You've got that here, and it starts tonight for you as a guest. You sign up tonight, and tomorrow you can be doing and using this tool and changing your life forever. As we come up now to the end of the month, Wealth Engineers, I hope you've been budgeting. It's the 27th today. Our debit orders, our main debit order run of the month is on the 30th and 31st of this month, and then the 1st of February. Have you budgeted? Are you ready for your $6.99 debit order? Are you ready for your products and services debit orders? Have you thought about it? Have you spoken to your teams and said, guys, are you ready? Have you got cash in your accounts now? Keep the cash in your accounts 2 days before and 2 days after so that the payment comes through. Why do you want to make your payment? Because look at what's on your screen right now. This is what you're getting if you make your payment. You're earning, you're building, you're changing your life with tangible, objective deliverables that come to you without a fee at the bottom, without an import duty, without a catch. Hard work translating into reward. Make sure your payment is in now at the end of January and the beginning of February, and make sure you've communicated with your channel that they make their payments too. They must earn as well. They must be rewarded as well, so that you can be moving towards the aspiration you have at Dew Point. Do you want to be on this year's trip? Where are we going on this year's trip? Well, it'll be as extravagant and as amazing as all the other trips, whether it's local in South Africa or whether it's overseas. It will be mind-blowing, and it'll be yours if you do the basics, if you do the work, if you make your payments, if you utilize the tools and you find the joy and excitement in building wealth and freedom for yourself with the only tool that's doing it in South Africa today, Dew Point. Folks, if you want to be a wealth engineer this evening, super simple. You're going to talk to the person who connected you this evening. They're going to get you sorted out in 5 minutes. Okay? They're going to require, when you filling out your application form with them, we're going to require your FICA documentation. Just upload it tonight. Don't fight with the application form. Don't go, I don't understand why they need these things. You don't understand why we need these things. You don't understand why we need the data, but we do. The reason it's in the application form is for a purpose. So fill out the form, upload your ID, upload your proof of address, do it tonight, and then you are a wealth engineer and you're getting all the rewards, ladies and gentlemen. You're getting absolutely all of them. And so I encourage you to take your time, do it seriously this evening, and get involved with us ASAP. This evening, as I said, the person who's connected you to DewPoint will help sort you out. You can jump onto our website and find everything you need there. Dewpoint.net is where you're going to find it. You can see at the top of your screen there, products, opportunity, about, store. All of those buttons will help you get what you need to connect in and to become successful with DewPoint. Under the About menu, you'll find those daily benefits as well and how to use them to start saving some money. Once you've filled out the application form, we will SMS and email you all the details you need with regards to logging into our phone app. Our phone app is critically important, ladies and gentlemen, in you building your income with us. It's the tool that you use, the electronic tool that you use. It's on all the major stores. It's absolutely free. Download it, put it on your phone, ladies and gentlemen. Put it on your phone. If you don't have it on your phone, you can't do this business. Wealth engineers, if you've got people connecting into your channel that are not downloading the app because they don't have data or they're not literate, they're not going to be able to grow for you. They're going to let you down. It's a simple concept. Again, we used to talk about this 10 years ago, but we've stopped because we thought people understood it. But we've got wealth engineers have gone crazy, signed up people. They're not literate. They don't have data. They can't download the app. And then, of course, it all falls apart in them. And then they're all very sad. And, DewPoint doesn't work, but it's not. You did it wrong. You didn't do the training. You didn't think about it. So we want you to get it right in 2026. We want you to get it right. Sign up people who've got enough data to use the app. It takes hardly any. Download the app, put it on, log in tonight, and you've got the tool to go and get all the rewards, all the income, all the wonder and joy of DewPoint. It's all going to happen when you're using the tool and you're using it correctly with us. Once you've got the app and you've logged in, you're going to want to watch the training. Again, this is not something you've done before. I know some of you say, no, I've done network marketing and I've done affiliate marketing. This is none of those things, ladies and gentlemen. You don't know how to do DewPoint. So we give you the tool to do it. You're going to click Tools at the bottom right-hand corner. And you can watch the training, ladies and gentlemen. You can watch the training and you can start to learn about DewPoint. The very first video is orientation, where we show you where everything is. Get into that video. It's 3 or 4 minutes long, and then scroll down and watch the next video. Each video will give you 1,000 XP towards your XP reward. So you're already starting to gain and earn just by watching the training. And then watch each one. They'll teach you how you earn. They'll teach you what to do. They'll teach you how to connect people. And you'll understand better and better returns, rewards, achievers, and how the whole system works. So I really, really do encourage you to watch the training. Some folk, I know, ignore it. Again, it's data. Data, I can't. Go find free Wi-Fi somewhere. Again, this is something we used to talk about 10 years ago when really data was a problem. Go sit in the Wimpy. Go sit outside the McDonald's. Here on Bram Fisher and Randburg, I often see hundreds of people sitting outside the McDonald's all on the free Wi-Fi. Go do that and watch the training. Do not let your circumstances stop you from succeeding with DewPoint. Find a way around it. Once you're finished with the getting started, push the little down arrow next to getting started and you'll find a whole host of menus full of training to help you be the best you can. If you want to go, why is my channel not growing? Watch the training. If you're going to say to yourself, I built a channel but it's fallen away, why did it do that? Go and watch the training. And you will learn how to do this business properly, better, and have it last longer and reward you better. The training will do that for you, and not only will it do that for you, you'll be earning hundreds of thousands of XP, which are going to get you closer and closer to your rewards and your dreams with DewPoint. So make it happen. Once you've done the training, ladies and gentlemen, you'll know all you've got to do is connect 3 people to DewPoint. That's it. 3 people in and 3 people paid, and you've got to pay. And once that's done, you're earning. You're earning straight away. A handful of people and you're covering your $6.99. A handful of people, just get them in and get them paid, and you're covering your monthly fee already. And as I said, in your first 3 months, if you can connect just 5 and get those 5 to pay and you pay, we'll give you a bonus 1,000 Rand. That's nearly double the $6.99. And wham presto, you're earning already. You should never have any expense. If you're doing this business concertedly, wholeheartedly, and focused, you will be earning from month 1, and you should be earning more than your fee from month 1. What a wonderful thing. What a wonderful thing to be earning straight out the blocks with DewPoint, where we give you all the tools. It's all laid out for you so that you can do that very thing and never be in a negative with DewPoint. Everything you need, ladies and gentlemen, is online. Go and jump on, go watch, and do all the things you need to do. Love, like, subscribe us. This is a nationwide business. It's a 24-hour, 365 business. You can do it in every corner of South Africa. You don't need to come and watch our live presentations, but we love it when you do, because we put them all up. They're all recorded on Facebook. These are recorded on Facebook and YouTube for you tonight. So even after this, you can re-watch it or send it to people that you want to see. You've got it all at your fingertips. You can be on the night shift and be doing this business. You can be in the day shift and be doing this business. You are not limited geographically or circumstantially with DewPoint. There are no excuses. You have the opportunity, one that did not exist 10 years ago before DewPoint, to now do something when traditional employment has failed, when traditional education systems have failed. You've got a tool where you can succeed. You can build every dream you ever had with DewPoint. You don't have to become a doctor anymore. You don't have to become an engineer anymore. You don't have to become the CEO anymore, because you can build your own asset with DewPoint and be the CEO, the doctor, and the engineer, all wrapped into one as a wealth engineer with us at DewPoint. For those of you who are new, we will repeat this broadcast tomorrow night and Thursday. Saturday morning, it's actually not, Saturday morning we'll put the broadcast up again for you that can't make it to the Super Saturday. Super Saturday will be live at the Ster-Kinekor Cinema at Cedar. It's fully booked, unfortunately, and Ster-Kinekor are very strict about no one standing in the aisles and all of that, the health and safety stuff. 10 o'clock, guys, please pay attention to that. 10 o'clock. There's two things you've got to do on the 31st of January, ladies and gentlemen. One, you need to have enough money in your bank accounts to make your product and DewPoint payment. Why? Because you want to earn, you want to be rewarded, you want your asset to grow. Make sure you've told your people to do that too. The second thing you've got to do is you've got to remember we're starting at 10, not 9. We normally start at 9, but because it's the Ster-Kinekor, we only have access from 10. You've got to be there for 10 o'clock. Don't come too early. Well, you can come actually anytime you like, but you are going to wait around if you come early. 10 o'clock we're going to go live. We'll film it for those of you who can't make it to our 10 o'clock at Ster-Kinekor. We will film it. Tom will clean it up, and by Saturday afternoon, we'll have uploaded it for the rest of the country to see. Okay, this is an interim thing. As you know, we're moving to new offices and all that jazz. Soon enough, we'll be live again to all the events. It'll be very exciting. But for now, we're just using this as an interim thing between offices. And so just wait into the afternoon. Super Saturday will be up. It'll be worth watching the Super Saturday. We've got a special segment on our Seychelles trip. You're going to want to see that. We've got new videos, new mashups, new highlights, all sorts of stuff like that around our Rank 9 trips, etc. And of course, you're going to be able to see everybody who's recognized for the months of November and December, rank ups, achievers checks, growing people and individuals through those 2 months at the end of the year. Absolutely exciting. We'll have Super Saturday again next month, where we'll be recognizing what people have done in January. What are you doing in January? What did you do in January? There's only 3 days left in January now. Did you use it to the maximum, or are you waiting for something? I don't know what you're waiting for. I'm just asking. What are you waiting for? When are you going to get really stuck in? If you're a brand new person this evening, start today. Get cracking right now and build for yourself a completely different future, one you did not have before the beginning of this introduction this evening. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, that is DewPoint summed up for you in, what was that, 35 minutes. You've got now what DewPoint is. That's what it is. If you're a new person this evening, you're going to speak directly to the person who's connected you right now. Do it right now. Get signed up. It'll take you 5-6 minutes on the application form. Upload your Fika docs, and you can start immediately connecting people and doing the training, getting those XP points so that you can start getting rewarded. By the end of next month, you could be earning achievers checks, earning returns, and ranking up. All of that can happen in your first month with us. If you rank up, you get those checks as well. You could be earning thousands of rands in your first 4 to 5 weeks with us. What will you do with February? Will you wait for something to happen? Or will you realize that something has happened and it's called DewPoint? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking forward to seeing you on Saturday. It's going to be a fantastic session. 10 o'clock, be there on time. And let's have a magic Saturday, and then let's blast into February. We want to celebrate 2026 with you guys. We really want to celebrate it with you. It's in your hands now. You go take it away, and I will see you on Saturday. Enjoy.
I recently joined DewPoint and it's already helping me take control of my finances, build an income stream, and work towards real financial freedom.
Before Dew Point, you will know all mashonisa around your place. But after Dew Point, I can even afford to buy Nando's during a month kamampara week.
I'm not paying machonisa ka machonisa. I'm not paying sikoloto ka sikoloto. So South African, if you're tired of being broke while you are working, come join Dew Point for a better life.
My income grows over time, and it really gives me hope that I can change my family's future.
I can truly say that Dew Point has changed my life in a way I never imagined. Didn't only introduce me into a new source of income, but also introduced me into a new version of myself.
I am on my way to financial freedom, all thanks to Dew Point.
This is exactly what I needed for myself and for my loved ones. I feel empowered and confident to push boundaries and taking this to greater heights. I can't wait.
I love Dew Point because now I'm earning every month. No more stress, no more going around asking people to borrow money.
I was retrenched, and for over 10 months of being unemployed and job seeking, I came across this amazing opportunity.
Being unemployed is so frustrating, but thanks to Dew Point for giving us a platform where we can change our financial background without even selling, trading, or even investing.
It's more than just an income. It's empowerment, it's growth, and a chance for me to take control of my financial future. Thank you, Dew Point.